Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the 24th to the 31st of August. I cannot believe I just said that. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you're new or whether you're returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and you become a part of our collective. And also, happy flippin' birthday to you. It is officially Virgo season. Wear your crystals. Tune in to the beautiful, practical, analytical, clean energy of Virgo. Absolutely love Virgo energy. All right, let's dive into your reading and see what's going on for you, beautiful babes. And yeah, I mean, you can be a babe if you're a guy or a gal, so it doesn't really matter. You're a babe. You're a babe. Okay, let's get your cards out. If you happen to stumble across this, hey, hi, how's it going? We're going to pull out a bunch of cards for you today, okay? We do like to dive in, and you're going to want to also make sure you check out your monthlies, okay? They're going to be posted in the next couple of days after this bad boy goes live. That was aggressive. I don't know if you heard that. It was a very loud 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A very loud honkity honk. Okay, you are showing up at the bottom of the deck. For those of you that don't know, the reason why Virgo is connected to the Magician in Tarot is because the Magician is Mercurial. It's connected to Mercury, and your ruling planet is Mercury. So I do love that you're at the bottom of the deck. This week is looking really interesting, though. I don't want to say that it's bad or good. I don't want to actually attach anything to it. I'm going to pull out the rest of the cards first to get an overview before I start sharing what I am seeing. It almost makes me feel like for a lot of you, there's this, like on one end, there's this deep desire to start implementing new routines, new habits, new patterns, new ways of being. Makes total sense. No, I just need one. It makes total sense, right? Because that's your energy. That's what you're all about. So on one end, I can see that, especially creative new routines or new projects. Okay, interesting. Some of you may have a Virgo rising as well. You got the first house in astrology. We'll dive deeper into that in just a minute. But then on the other side of this desire to begin this new routine, this new pattern, this new way of being, okay, see, the pieces come together. There is this uncertainty. It's almost like you're leaning into the Pisces energy. We do have the Pisces full moon on August 30th happening. If you want to be all up to date with the astrological updates, you're going to want to sign up to my free newsletter. It's in the description box below. It's called Beyond the Veil. I give you weekly astrological transits and talk about big transits, and like a full moon is a big transit. We talk about that over there. So you can subscribe down in the description box below if you want to be a part of that. But anyways, all this to say, there's like this part of you that's like ready, right? Like with Page of Cups showing up here, there's this part of you that's so ready to start new routines, new creative ways of being. You're inspired. There's inspired action here. There's this desire anyways to have this inspired action in your life. But then you're moving forward here with this Eight of Wands. You're like, okay, I know what I want to do. Okay, let's go and start doing it. Very typical of a Virgo energy. But then you fall into, I almost want to call it a trap. Okay? And this trap, especially because it's beside the High Priestess, it almost makes me feel like the analytical parts of you, which is such a Virgo thing, like the practical parts of you, want the explanation to everything. Like you need to have instructions A to Z. You need to have the strategy. You need to have the breakdown. You need to have everything in place. That's what you think anyways, in order to be able to bring forward this new creative project, this new creative routine, this new, this new way of being. Don't fall for the trap though, because you forget that your counterpart is Pisces, and we're coming into the full moon in Pisces. And when we're coming into the full moon in Pisces, you're going to feel it more and more. It's going to affect you greatly because it's your counterpart, right? Anybody who's a Virgo Pisces on that axis will be affected by it. Now, more than others, I should say. Now, what's important to know, and why I'm saying don't fall for the trap, is because yes, you need to have like the analytical perspective. Yes, you need to be practical. Yes, it's part of your routine. Yes, it's part of being strategic. Yes, all the yes to all those things. No one's denying that for you, Virgo. But you are failing to remember how interconnected you are to the Piscean energy. The High Priestess is Pisces energy. 7 of Cups is Pisces and Neptune. And if you're taking my astrology and tarot courses or any of my tarot courses, you'd know that because I talk about that in those courses. You can enroll in the description box below if you want to. Because I dive deep into all the cards and everything. So anyways, all this to say, you're like, you're forgetting that that's a part of you, right? And when we tune into like Pisces energy, High Priestess energy, we don't need to have all the answers. We don't need to get overwhelmed in this Neptunian delusion. We can trust in the mystery. We can trust in our own inner knowing, in your own inner wisdom, in your own connection to source consciousness. And as I'm looking at the rest of the cards, it's all making a lot of sense to me because we got the Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms, right? Like you are connected to Mother Earth so much. Your earth energy, you're connected to the harvest. Like, don't ever forget that, okay? Don't ever forget how powerful you are. Sorry, I'm realizing the lighting's hitting my face funny. And with the first house in astrology, the house of self, I am, this is the house of your identity. It's your personality, it's your behavior, it's your characteristics, it's how you look, it's your attitude towards life. And you may be right now wanting to change these parts of you, maybe like wanting to go through a makeover or a glow up or do all these very, nurturing self-care kind of habits that Virgo rules, right? Routines, your health, etc. But because you feel like you don't have the step by step, you're holding yourself back from achieving your dreams. And with the peace card as your mantra card, it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This isn't about you holding on to the negativity or the pessimism, let's just say, right? Because we all know that you can get pretty critical and judgmental, and I love you, but you know that that's true. And I see that kind of showing up here with the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords, like the over analyzing, the judgment, the critique, the defensiveness, the like, if it's not how I'm thinking that it needs to be, then it's not going to work, and getting really overwhelmed by that. But you see, there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you, Virgo, because you have the Nine of Cups at the end. So it's like you kind of have to squash the extremes, right? Life is all about balance. It's all about duality. So yes, be Virgo, be analytical, be practical in this pursuit of your happiness, of your goals, of your dreams, of this vision, of these ideals that you have. But also remember that just as much as you are practical and analytical and critical and, focused and disciplined, there's also the Piscean energy of dreaming, of manifesting, of creativity, of surrender, of release. And so there's this beautiful dance that you're going to be experiencing this week very powerfully. And honestly, I think that the more that you embrace that beautiful fine balance and walk between the veil, between the lines, the more that you are going to experience happiness, joy, and optimism, okay? You even got Empress as your amulet. Your crystal is amethyst. That's one of your crystals with the rose quartz. And this is all about Empress in the tarot card. That's where I designed this piece all about, right? And this piece is all about attracting all your abundance, but connecting intuitively to it. See, so you're very intuitive. Never forget that, okay? If you want to pick up the piece or take my courses or book with me, it's in the description box below, okay? Let's dive into your love reading, see what's going on for love for you this week. I never want you to forget how powerful you are and how incredibly psychic and tuned in you are. Some of my friends who are really, really powerful energetically are Virgos. So getting to know each other, let go of control issues and release your ex and engagement at the bottom. Okay. So for a lot of you, this need to have like all the answers before moving forward may have to do with your love life. It may have to do with getting to know somebody. It may have to do with a new connection, a new relationship, potential new love interest, the sun. Yeah, you're getting to know, this could be a Leo. You're getting to know each other. Five of Wands, let go of control issues. Yeah, you can't force this process. You got to allow for it to reveal itself to you. I also got a hanged man in my mind's eye, and the hanged man is all about inaction, which will help lead you to action. And then the star, release your ex. There's healing here of knowing that this new person that you are maybe conjuring or calling into your life is not going to be the same as your ex. Okay. Never forget that. All right. I'm going to put a video right here to help you with this transition that you're currently going through. Happy birthday. If you want to pick up the amulet, take my tarot courses, or I work with me in any other capacity, it's all in the description box below. We will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.